cut off. We back at part 2.
Yes, sir.
You talking about, you know, your integrity as far as going from league to league.
Yeah.
You never give a B game, C game, D game. It's always your A game. All right, this elephant in the room. Getting towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
You know what it means now. You took a huge jump tonight in that champion of the year talks.
Yeah, man, to be honest with you.
Does it still matter to you,
No,
or does it
doesn't. No, it doesn't at all. You know, like I support it.
Okay.
I'll tweet about it, so I'm not going to sit here and be like a hypocrite, like, oh, I don't care about them, and then I'll tweet my resume and different things like that. Last year, man, I put a lot of effort into trying to prove that, you know what I mean?
Campaigning hard.
And I finished the year with that Geechee battle. I'm thinking like, yo, I felt like I won the Geechee battle.
At least runner up or something.
At least runner up,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
And I watched the panel, and like, bro, finishing 5th is not like that's amazing, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But I just watched the panel like discredit me and push me back.
Kind of weaseling their way out of
You know what I
stuff.
mean?
Yeah.
And I said to myself, like, I can't give them power over my piece. I can't give them energy over, like, I can't be thinking in my head, I don't like you because of this. You know what I mean?
It's frustrating me to see you seeming frustrated.
Yeah, so, and that's what it is. So
Lord,
so
just leave
this
it alone,
year I
bro.
told myself I'm gonna battle, I'm gonna have fun.
Okay.
And like I'm gonna support them because I love Jay Black, I love Champion, I love Champion of the Year, I
That's
do
great
that.
what they do, yeah.
But I'm not gonna buy into this or have any kind of hopes of being the you know, whatever. You know, if that happens,
You ain't at the certain
great.
lunch table, you can't be.
But you know, I've locked in a RBE battle before the end of the year.
miss you over there,
Yes,
bro.
I've already battled
Miss you
QB Black Diamond, Reed Dollars, Clean Paper, now Rum Nitty. You know, I've battled guys that are a level or down. You know, that are like Bars Major, Don Marino, Kang. Like
That
I
was
have
a good battle with
yes,
Bars Major.
Yes, I have the
He might have
2-on-2.
gave you some of your best
did.
competition.
I have the
this whole year.
2-on-2 with Katie and MVP, one of the best 2-on-2s of the year. So it's been a great year for me. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
okay.
Yes, I love them dudes, but no, I have not given them the energy this year that I did last year because it's just too many minds, you know, that do that. So
That's cool. We off that. Last question. Well, last part of the segment. You've been battling closer to home this year, and from what I know and what you've told me in the previous years, you have not battled at home like ever.
yeah.
But now it's like you got the Missouri thing going on, the Tennessee thing going on. It's like, how's that feel? Is it no different? You get the same
That's
reception,
amazing,
or is
bro.
it? It's amazing.
That's amazing because, like, so tonight my little brother and my best friend A1 flew out. You know.
Yeah, Cannon
and-
wasn't here. That's your other
And
brother.
Cannon wasn't my older
Okay,
brother. My
all
little
right.
brother 97. So every
Gotta
time
be
I
him.
do an intro, I say shout out 97 and Cannon. That's my
That's
little
what
brother.
you talking about when you say
97. Yeah. And so anytime, like, bro, like they flew out here, they paid their money, they paid hundreds of dollars to come here, and
Right.
that's a blessing to have friends that'll shell out hundreds of dollars to watch you perform. You know. So anytime I can get to Nashville, anytime I can get to St. Louis, you know, Kansas City doesn't do a lot of events, but anytime I can get close to where my friend, it's cheaper on my friends to come support. I want to battle in front of them. You know, they watch all the battles. You know, so it's such a blessing. And I do deals for anybody in Missouri, anybody that's close to KC, within 4 hours, within Knoxville, Tennessee, Nashville, even Atlanta. People
So you
can
work
come
with
down.
them price-wise?
Of course, yeah, because I want to be.
Plus you
Yeah,
want that on your resume.
Yeah, you know,
we can
and
look
so-
back 35 years from now.
Yeah,
like, yeah,
to
I
me
did
that's
do some
fire.
things.
So yeah, that's why I loved it. I love battling in Nashville this year. First time in Tennessee, my home state. You know, ever battling. That was amazing. My high school best friend was able to come out.
there?
You know, one of my other friends I played football with in middle school was in the building. You know, like we kicked it. So that was really, really a blessing.
I got to rebuttal you on something. This is your second strip club battle.
Third, I think.
Your third?
Yeah, what was the first one?
Why you rebutting me? I'm trying to
No,
rebuttal
what was
you.
the first one?
First one, Gates of the Garden.
Dre Dennis.
Dre Dennis.
Yep.
For like 5 hours, you didn't even know.
I had no clue.
Because we went over, and then the half-naked girls start coming in.
Yeah.
You're like, what's up with this, bro?
Yeah,
Like,
I did not have a
"This
clue."
is strip club." I didn't know either.
Yeah.
I said, this is a strip club.
Yeah.
Sent you towards the wings. You got some banging wings. It was good. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
okay. That's
The
what's
one
up.
before that was Black Aladdin. It was on a small league in Milwaukee, but it was
Right,
like.
that's my people's over
And
there.
so I
Yeah,
popped
yeah,
in, and I'm
yeah.
like, there's
Okay.
poles. I'm like,
You
oh.
even battled there.
Yeah.
That's what's up,
Yeah,
bro.
in like a random, it was a little low key.
That's
But this is the
crazy.
first time it's actually been publicized that I was battling in a strip club. Yeah.
How was that? No, what was this? Okay, before we end.
You want to get into it?
No, not even that. What was up with the original flyer when it was the church in Midtown?
Okay, I was
that a
joking
joke
about
or was
this. Yeah,
that-
I was joking. So the original flyer's address was like almost like a warehouse or a professional
I know
building.
right where it's at. Right.
So they rent out different studios
They do.
and suites,
They
you know?
do.
So one of the places that they rent out in their big warehouse is a church.
Yeah.
So obviously that church has that address. Now
Okay,
I don't
never
know.
knew that to be a church. Okay,
yeah. So I don't know if we were actually battling in that church. We were probably battling in a different area of that,
Right, it's a huge building, yeah.
And so I just thought it would be funny to be like, oh, we
It's
battling
at
in this
120
church.
Ralph McGill Boulevard, y'all, downtown. I was like, this is confusing me.
Yeah.
To the point where I put in my GPS, and I was a week ago ready to come out there. I'd have been looking crazy.
Yeah.
Then I was like, King of Diamonds. I said, I wonder how A-Ward feels about this. Is wild.
Nah, I didn't like it at all.
Right.
I'm keeping it complete honest. I didn't like it. I thought, and I've talked to KP, the guy that runs the Riot, solid guy or whatever.
Right.
I thought they were trolling me because I said the church thing.
I thought so too.
Right?
Yeah.
So I just messaged him and I was like, yo, this isn't real, right? And he calls me immediately. He's like, Lord, it's real. And I'm like, mind you, so he's telling me that it's like, we've rented this place out. Like, it's going to be just battle rap, right?
Right.
In my mind, I'm like, bro, it's King of Diamonds in Atlanta.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's going to be a strip club. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you could tell me that. And I'm like, I don't go to strip clubs.
Okay.
And I'm not even mad that we're battling the strip club. I'm mad you didn't call me and like say like, Ward, you know what I mean? Because it's a lose-lose. If I, as a Christian, as a husband, as whatever, as my moral compass, if I was to say, I'm not battling anymore, then they're gonna look at Ward like, oh, you canceled the battle, right? And if I go there, then my opponent's like, Ward down here with the demons in the strip club, you're going to hell. So it's a complete lose-lose situation.
Right.
So I wasn't happy with it. I had 15 people, I counted 15 people that were planning on being here that backed out because of
nah, bro.
Now, mind you, I agreed with a lot of them. Pastors, people on salary at different churches.
I'm lighthearted with it, but that's really
people like salary at churches and stuff like that. And they're like, bro, like, they're like, I'll go support you, but I can't expect, I can't. And like I said, it's not bad business. It should have just been thought through a little better. You know what I mean? I'm still here. I still battled. We had a crazy battle.
But as far,
that's how I felt about it. I'm like, I'm the main event.
Like you said, they meant no malice.
They did not. Yeah.
With your people.
Exactly.
That hurt. They got it.
Exactly. And that was, I was like, man, I had a lot of people that was like, bro, like, I mean, I can contextually say, hey, I'm just there to support Ward and we bouncing or whatever.
Right.
But it's like, you can't just.
Nah, some people, they're not there to do
and
this.
like,
they're there to see you in the atmosphere.
And so imagine this. Imagine if really we was battling at a church, right? So imagine I booked it at a church and Nitty found out 3 days before he was going to be rapping all his bars behind the pulpit, right? He'd be like, yo, I'm not trying to say all this evil stuff.
Right.
I don't know Nitty like that.
Yeah, but it's still you put him in a position.
Or imagine like,
you don't know that man's
or imagine J2. J2 books an event, right? 3 days before you find out it's at a gay club.
Ooh.
Okay. It doesn't line up, you know what I mean? You got to take into consideration.
The context is different.
Yes.
Ooh.
And so that's what all I thought. Now, mind you, I don't want no bad business. I talked to KP a handful of times. Everything's great. We had the battle, but initially, like my mind was just like, dang, they should have called me. They should have been like,
we got to give you some extra points too for even taking the joint and performing.
Came here, made some lighthearted comments about being in the strip club. You know what I mean?
Right. It was fun.
Did work. It had a great time.
I didn't know 15.
Shout out to A-Ward.
What's up?
Yeah, man. So.
But we definitely appreciate you.
I appreciate you
Once
as
again,
always.
Great
you already
battle,
know, man.
bro.
Thank you so much.
Whoever didn't see it,
y'all be easy, man.
VO did.
God is good.
I can't run. Appreciate you.